Hello, folks. We are back in round one. Our opponent has rolled a 3, and we have rolled a 7. And I think we'll be on the play. Well, our opponent is Evan Droghorn, which is kind of a cool name. All right, so we're going to draw our 7. We're going to be on the play. Yep. All right, and we're off to the races. Let's see what we are starting 7. So it's good 7. Yeah, this isn't bad. We've got a stab wound, we've got a 2-drop, we've got a potential 3-drop, a lightning strike, and a Kranko's enforcer. I'll keep this hand. This hand seems fine. You know, we have 2 turns to draw a mountain, essentially, or a 3rd swamp, as it were. Oh, and our opponent has mulled down to 5. Interesting. All right. Let's go. Play our turn 1 swamp. Now, well, see, all of the typhoid rats that we draw are going to be live, too. Oh, what does he have? Ooh, interesting. Got himself a little loyal Cathar there. Is there a point in playing a mountain and showing him my 2nd color yet? I don't think so. We'll just play my 2nd swamp. I don't really need to... Although I guess I could drop Kranko's enforcer by turn 3, but... I think I can just drop my Necromancer's assistant on turn 3 and be satisfied with that. I wonder what his 2nd color is. We'll find out soon, hopefully. We just have nothing but removal. All right, so he's swinging for 1. Yeah, we'll take it. That's fine. It's not like there's Bloodthirst in this set. Bloodthirst was a sweet ability, man. I miss Bloodthirst. Okay, so he's white-green then. It's your 2-drop then. Alright, so he plays another Loyal Cathar. I don't think I mind trading Loyal Cathar for Loyal Cathar, but... Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna swing in here for 2. If he wants to give me the swap, he can give me the swap. I really don't want him to get a bunch of Kinvoke. Yep. Declare block. And if he has a combat trick, then I can just lightning strike. Yep. We'll put down Borderland Minotaur. Or I will get this name right eventually. I can record every single day and I won't get Borderland Marauder's name right. We'll play Borderland Marauder out. And or Mini Minotaur. We'll play her out and then we'll see what happens. Hopefully I draw another mountain soon. I'd like to be able to run out Kranko's enforcer. I'll take this. I can hit you for 3 on the crackback. And if you've got a Rune Claw Bearer, then I can just kill it and hit you for 3. Really depends on what he plays. If it's like an invasive species and he has to bounce his Selfless Cathar... Okay, so no, it's just an army of Selfless Cathars. Interesting. Oh, sweet. So we have enough to actually hold Lightning Strike and play Typhoid Rats in the same turn? That's awesome. Now, chances are he's probably got a combat trick. He's telegraphing one pretty hard. So, I'm going to get it out and then get him. Oh, no blocks. No blocks, he says. Well, then I have no tricks, sir. No new friends, to quote Drake. I am going to run out my Necromancer's assistant. If he decides to get aggressive with both of these, that's fine. I can just kill whatever blocker he plays and then hit him for 6. We milled creatures, which is good because I need land right now, actually. As much as it sucks milling Willforged Golem and Thundering Giant and a Flesh to Dust. I need land. Like we're stuck on land pretty hard right now. Swings for 2. Take it. You can play anything. I'm just going to kill it with Lightning Strike, play Typhoid Rats, hit you for 6. I like that line of play. He got a ton of Selfless Cathars. I wonder if he has that spell that brings back all creatures with power 2 or less, or X creatures 2 or less. Soulmender. Well, I hate to waste a Lightning Strike on a Soulmender, but Maybe he doesn't block. He definitely blocks, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna kill it. I want to get aggressive here. Plus, if I get him low enough and he plays something big, I just get stab wound, and I just kill him. Plus, if he has like some wicked combat trick or something, like if he wants to play like Titanic Growth to save his Soul Mender, that's fine. Yeah, Titanic Growth. Gather Courage doesn't do it. I know you have Gather Courage. Yeah, he realized Gather Courage just does not do it then. Yeah, because then next turn I'm gonna play Typhoid Rats, and then next turn if I draw like another 1-drop, I can play Krenko's Enforcer and then that. So, tell you what, man, my Forge Devil is sweet here in this matchup. Well, time to play Typhoid Rats. Another Selfless Cathar? No, it's a Sungrace Pegasus. That's fine. Oh, the plays. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to swing in with Borderland Marauder. He's going to block. If he's got a combat trick, we'll draw it out with the Lightning Strike. If he doesn't have the combat trick, then he just wants to like double block and lose 2 dudes to kill Borderland Marauder. I'm fine with that. And then I'm just going to play Krenko's Enforcer. So that's the plan. And actually, I think I'm going to swing with Typhoid Rats as well. So no sense in swinging with this guy. I'm not willing to trade him just yet. But I don't mind swapping Typhoid Rats for a 1-drop. Come on. Use your combat trick. Is he just taking 3 like a champ? Oh, he is too. Well. Second main phase, dropping the Krenko's Enforcer. We do lose our Typhoid Rats, but that's fine. So far, so good. If he leaves this up to block, I can just kill it with Lightning Strike too, which is sweet. Actually, I'll probably just swing with these 2 again. There's no sense playing this pre-combat if he's got like Gather Courage or Titanic Growth or something. So, that's what we'll do. Wow, swings 1. That's a really aggressive swing. I'd go to 15. He goes to 9. Yeah, I think I'll just swing 5 here. We'll see if he's got a combat trick. I think I win this race pretty easily. It's a shame that we've been mana screwed for so long. Our draws just were a little, not subpar. Our draws were fine. Yep. Is it combat trick time? Titanic Growth. Response. Lightning Strike. Can you get 2 for 1? Yep. So that drew the concession. Awesome. Well, our deck is pretty fast. Pretty good. Nice little aggressive curve. We had a decent starting hand. I mean, it wasn't amazing, but it's pretty awesome. This hand is not super great. But we do have a turn 1 play and a turn 3 play. I think we can keep this. It's a little on the slower side, but that's okay. Actually, maybe we want to do some sideboarding. Typhoid Rats is pretty bad against infinite 1-drops. Actually, what we probably should do is side out our Blast Firebolt, since it's really expensive and all his early stuff is there. We can do that next game. I didn't think about sideboarding, but I'll probably side out the Blast Firebolt for Unmake the Graves, and that way I can be really super aggressive with how I trade my creatures for his 1-drops. But yeah, this hand seems fine. Moments like this, I wish I had picked up my Sign in Blood. I mean, there's only 12 land left in the deck. Now, I say that, but I probably will rip land like it's my job. No turn 1, Selfless Cathar, huh? Oh, Elvish Mystic. Ooh, Sunblade Elf. That's a good card. Basic land's not what I wanted to see there. Need to draw some sort of we need to draw some pressure, but it's all good. Typhoid Rats beats Sunblade Elf. Bears eat beats. Bears beats Battlestar Galactica. Come on, your 1-mana 2/2 is nothing. I have rats. Look at him. Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck. Oh, that song's so old. Alright, 11 land left in the deck. Who's a dun-dun-dun-dun that's made for you and me? M-I-C-K-E-Y, M-I-U-S-E, Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck. Alright, I'm done. We got Lightning Strike up. And then next turn we got Krenko's Enforcer. No 2-drop though. Hurts us a little bit, but we got triple Lightning Strike and... No, we got double Lightning Strike, triple Heat Ray. You know what this deck needs to just be absolutely bonkers? Cone of Flame. Cone of Flame would just destroy this our opponent's deck. Like, just absolutely break it in half. Swings for 1. Take it. You got me. If you play anything remotely threatening, I will Lightning Strike it. Actually, I might just Lightning Strike Sunblade Elf on his end step. Ooh, Kinsbell Skirmisher's cool. I'm surprised that he didn't play that pre-combat. It's not a counter. Yeah, I'm gonna Lightning Strike the Sunblade Elf. Eventually, Sunblade Elf is gonna get pretty ridiculous. Yeah, we got to get rid of Sunblade Elf. Yeah, and this isn't a counter. It's just +1/+1 until end of turn. So Soulmender is still a 1/1. Land is not great here. I mean, we're still in a decent position. I don't mind where we're at. Krenko's Enforcer does a pretty good job of putting our opponent on a clock. He can't attack with Soulmender anymore. I mean, he can if he's got Titanic Growth, but I don't think I'll take a hit from Soulmender, go to 18, and then put him on 18 the following turn. I need to draw stuff that's not land, though. 20 cards in here are spells. We'll block this Kinsbell Skirmisher. He hasn't shown us anything super big. So. I'll take a damage. Go to 18. Combat tricks don't save this guy. Because 2-drops are like his biggest thing that we've seen so far. Gotta play to what we know. Alright, let's not draw a land. That would be really annoying. I would not like to draw a land. Okay, that complicates things a little bit. As does our consistent flood. I don't know if I even swing, because he gains it back. He goes right to 19, and then I go to 16. Is blocking Soulmender and then drawing out a Titanic Growth worth the trick? Yeah, it probably is. Yeah, we're just the flood is real right now. We have 4 cards in hand and none of them do anything. That's just annoying. I could probably just actually take this hit. He's telegraphing a combat trick pretty hard. We'll take it. I should have swung last turn. I don't mind waiting and seeing what he plays. I'll draw, like, if I draw like a lightning strike or something, I can just, or a heat ray, I can just hold back and block Soulmender and do something. Roaring Primodox. Well, that's a problem. Stab Wound doesn't even handle that. I need my heat rays or my blast firebolt. I needed to not flood this game. You'd think if you drew 5 lands that you'd, statistically, we would see it's at upkeep. Okay. That's fine. I don't draw a card. Is it a land? It's not a land. Well, we're certainly not going to block with Krenko's Enforcer. Primodox does put us on a little bit of a clock, but Rough Rider's not a terrible draw here. Committing to a board state is decent. I need to draw, like, I have plenty to deal with this. I have Flesh to Dust, I have those 3 Heat Rays, I have one of my Blast Fire Bolts, all of which deal with that card pretty well. Yeah, what's your response? You tapped out. You did. Yeah, oh yeah, because this should still be there. Oh, that's why. He returned it not at his upkeep. That's okay. Yeah. Alright, so he did decide to take it. Now I can play Rough Rider, which will block Soulmender and draw a combat trick if we got it. We need to draw like Heat Ray and then a removal spell, or like our Shadow Cloak Vampire. Like Vampire or removal spell into Vampire is what I would like to see. Okay, so now he's returning Soulmender to his hand. Yeah, this is just annoying. This flood is what's killing us right now. Typhoid Rats wouldn't be a terrible draw either. Skirmisher likely targeting Sungrace Pegasus or Primodox. Primodox probably. Actually, not that it really matters. Yeah, Pegasus. He's going to hit for 6 anyway that I'm not going to block. Yeah, it's just better for him to gain the life. Yep. So your deck is nothing but weenies. Which means I can side in some stuff. Like I can side in my Witches, Familiars, and be a little more aggressive. The Constant Kinsbell Skirmisher with the Primodox is going to be cool. I'm just going to take it to the head. Take it to the head. Yeah, yeah. Alright, removal spell to deal with Primodox, please. We have Heat Ray. Let's draw a Heat Ray. Hey, we drew a Heat Ray. Excellent. I'm going to swing for 5 here. Chances are he won't block with this. He'll want to keep this alive so he can keep doing stuff. Now he could have Titanic Growth. Now this is the question. I don't have an answer to it if he has Titanic Growth, which I think he was telegraphing pretty hard. But do I want to do it now, or if he doesn't have Titanic Growth, do I let him untap? I think I just do it now. I don't want to give him another turn to have it. Maybe he was bluffing, but I have to kill this now, I think. See if this actually works. See if he's got Titanic Growth to save it. If he doesn't have Titanic Growth, we've got ourselves a game. If he does have Titanic Growth, then we're dead. Yeah, he's got the Titanic growth. That's fine. Our hand was pretty atrocious, or not our hand. Our starting hand was fine. Our draws were bad. Our draws were horrendous. Because that's 4, that's 6. He's got 6 points of damage on the board. Even if I draw... No, we'll play it out. If I draw another Heat Ray, I can kill Primidox and then hopefully not die. You got to return somebody, though. Yeah. Alright, so he remembered to return the Skirmisher. Yeah, I mean, we had to play it that way. It is what it is. Alright, so he's dropping Soulmender. And then this dude, and then Skirmisher hitting me for 6. I go to 4. I need to draw Heat Ray. Yeah, that's fine. I need to draw one of my 3rd Heat Rays or my Blast Firebolt or my Flesh to Dust. I have answers. I'm not out of the woods, but we're not guaranteed a loss here. We have 4 cards in the deck that do something here at this state. Borderland Marauder is not one of them. I can, however, double block Primidox, which I think is what I'm gonna have to do. Like I'll go Borderland Marauder and Rough Rider block Primidox, Krenko's Enforcer block Skirmisher, and I'll go to 1. And then I have Gargoyle, and then Lightning Strike, and then Stab Wound, and a billion other things to answer this. I mean, we're definitely in a shit position. Sorry, I shouldn't swear on the stream. I try really hard not to do that. I don't know if any little kids are watching, because I know when I was little I loved Magic, and so I apologize if I have a younger audience that are watching this. I try my very best not to do that. If he's smart, what he'll do is he'll actually give the Primidox the ability. Nope. And force me to use my Rough Rider or my Enforcer to double block. But I guess not. So Pegasus has it. He's going to hit me for 2 in the air. Yep. You definitely swing the Primidox here. No? Alright, well, I guess not. Alright, well, if we get Gargoyle, Flesh to Dust, Shadow Cloak Vampire doesn't do it. Flesh to Dust does, however, so that's good. We drew one of our answers. This would have been awesome instead of that Heat Ray, but... On the plus side, Primidox is constantly returning this dude. So he'll play it, he'll declare his attack with 1 guy, and then we'll just win. We can sort of time walk him a little bit. I think with the sheer amount of stuff that we have, we can outlast him. Yep, so it makes Pegasus a 2/3. Pegasus swinging in. And booyah, Flesh to Dust. There's no response that you could possibly have to this. Oh, he's got Hexproof? Yeah, okay, that's the one thing you got. Yeah, okay. Nice. So his mono combat tricks, interesting. All right, let's look at our sideboard. Yeah, Ranger's Guile is a sweet card. I agree. It is way too underrated. It's a good card. Although I don't like mono combat tricks, and I think our bad draw is what beat us there. But all right, let's see what we want here. Oh, I am playing all 3 of my Blast Fire bolts. Unmake the Graves probably looks pretty good, and a Crowd Favor essentially looks decent too. Oh wow, I don't have. Well, I have my Blast Fire bolts in here. Oh, already. No, I have 1. Okay. So what do I want to side out? I'll probably side out a Blast Fire bolt for Unmake the Graves, which is going to let me trade a lot more aggressively, I think. I'll trade out a Mountain for a Swamp, and then I'll trade out a Bronze Sable for a Witch's Familiar or a Black Cat. Black Cat seems pretty awesome. Trades with his little stupid derpy 1/1s. No, Witch's Familiar is probably better. And then do I want Crowd's Favor? No, I think this is fine. That's a much better sideboard. I don't want to lose with this deck. Our deck is insane against his. Like, with all the instant speed removal we have. Come on, seriously? Come on. Ugh. Wow. Screw this. This is stupid. Of course we mull down to 5 for game 2. For game 3. Whatever. Man, this sucks. We need a swamp. Luckily we did side out a mountain for a swamp, so our chances of getting one are better. Ugh. This is... I just don't want to lose. I think our deck is way better, in all honesty. Our deck is insane, and I just don't want to lose to luck and variance. Sure. Well, we drew the swamp that we needed. That's good. We're going to pass the turn back, though. Witch's Familiar is nice because it's going to block all those little X1s. Stab Wound is good. Shadow Cloak is good. Our draws just need to be like land spell, land spell, land spell, land spell for the rest of the game. But maybe we can fight our way out of it. I don't know if we can or not, but maybe we can. Nope, not today. If I draw Heat Ray, I'm just going to Heat Ray this Sunblade Elf at sorcery speed. Oh, he's got his own Death Touch guy. Well, that's good. Forge Devil would be sweet. Nope, no Forge Devil. We do get a Furnace Whelp, which might be good eventually. Yeah, this... hate mulliganing down to 5 like a jerk. Yeah, he's got a Cathar, which he can actually sack now to make this into a 3/3, which Witch's Familiar can't even block it now. That sucks. Yeah, so he's going to swing 3. Do I offer the trade with Venom Sliver? I think I'll just take it. I can just Stab Wound the Sunblade Elf. Which is fine, I think. Yep, this is going to be the most annoying game ever. I can just feel it in my bones. Yep, just going to be awesome. Although, he only has 3 cards left in hand, so maybe he'll run out of juice before we will. That's the thing. In a battle of attrition, I think we can actually hold out. Because we do have Unmake the Graves. Yeah, I'll take a damage if he's just swinging for 1. You got Cathar? Sure. You want to waste your combat trick? Yeah, Titanic Growth? Absolutely. We're just going to run him out of gas. That's the plan. Run him out of gas, then blow him out with Unmake the Graves. That's what we're going to do. Ooh, Heat Ray is good. Heat Ray is going to let us handle that Primodox at some point, if he plays it. Just need to run him out of gas, man. Build up our board and run him out of gas. I think we win a battle of attrition. He just can't have... If he has Primodox, I'm in some serious trouble, but... Typhoid Rats would be an awesome draw right now. Oh, he's got Primodox. Oh, no, he's got this lady. Paragon. I'll take 3. Because I can leave this up, blow this lady up, and then... Come on, Typhoid Rats. Swamp is not a bad draw. By any stretch of the imagination. If he's got Ranger's Guile, that's going to be super annoying, but what you going to do, right? If he's got Ranger's Guile, he's got Ranger's Guile. But, yeah, we're just going to kill it with Heat Ray. Please don't have Ranger's Guile. Of course you've got Ranger's Guile. Why wouldn't you have Ranger's Guile? Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not going to tap it for the third, because if he's got Gather Courage and the third doesn't do anything. Alright. We're starting to do okay. If he swings with just this, then he's got Selfless Cathar to do stuff with. Unmake the Graves is starting to look like the sweetest sideboard that I've ever done. Kinsbell Skirmisher giving what? +1/+1. Sliver? Sure. Take it. I mean, if I get a land, I'm like Whirlwind slamming Shadowcloak Vampire. Blocking his 2/2. Heat Ray is pretty good here, though. Although I guess I think I can just play out Furnace Whelp. Alright, then we're done. Yeah, we're just going to try and play out as much stuff as possible. So we win the Battle of Attrition. But we need to win the Battle of Attrition. We're going to block like this. That way if he sacks Cathar, he can trade Venom Sliver for this, but then he's trading Venom Sliver and Selfless Cathar for Furnace Whelp. Or, yeah. See, this is where Mono Combat Tricks just kind of loses, because if you don't have the quickest start ever, like, you're in such big trouble. Land Shadowcloak Vampire is probably going to be our play, hopefully. Our draws have been awesome. I will say that. For mulliganing down to 5, our draws have been awesome. Yep, Gather Courage on Cathar. Yep, that's fine. I go to 7. Yep. Yep, you did it. If not, I'm just gonna Heat Ray this dude. Hopefully we get like Lightning Strike or something. Typhoid Rats is good. Typhoid Rats is still good. I just need to like play anything that really just stabilizes us. Like a land. I need a land so I can play my Shadowcloak Vampire, and then I need Unmake the Graves. Block it. Oh, he's blocking though. He's attacking both of them, so I'll block there. Block the 2/2 and take a damage. Okay, so they trade. Yeah, I think we managed to run him out of gas. I think. Do I want to burn one of these at his end step? Do I hold on to Heat Ray? Nah, I think I just have to heat ray one of them. Yeah, we just need to like get him off of his blocks. Land would be awesome here. Sweet. Shadow Cloak Vampire is awesome. Now I just need to unmake the graves. Swings for 1. Well, he's already shown us 1 Titanic growth. I don't know what else he could have, but we'll find out. If he's got Gather Courage, that's fine. So he's bluffing Combat Trick to try and get a damage out. That seems like a really aggressive bluff. Oh my Lanta. Unmake the Graves is just going to win us this whole game. That's why we sided it in against him. We're going to grab our Dragon and our Typhoid Rats. Because next turn we can just play them both. Whew, alright, so despite a bad draw, we ran him out of gas. It's exactly what we wanted to do. Our sideboards were good. We'll see what he does first. Swinging in for 4. Getting aggressive. Got him on a 4-turn clock with our Vampire. And then we're going to play out Hellkite and Rats. And I will block everything that he attacks me with, because if he's got Titanic Growth, I lose. And I don't want to lose. I'm still baffled as to why he attacked with that Selfless Cathar last turn. Ooh, Generator Servant is good. Do I swing 6 and leave up 2 blockers? No, I think I just swing 4 and leave up as many blockers as possible, just in case. Although it depends on what he does here. I mean, I'm swinging in, he's blocking it. Is he just going to lose his guy? I think he's thinking about what he wants to do with that combat trick in his hand. Yep. So our top decks are better now. I see. This is why like Mono Combat Tricks is an okay archetype. It was good in Theros when you could gain incidental advantage from heroic and other abilities, but it's not good in normal sets for this very reason. If you lose your frontal momentum, you're just done. Oh. Yeah, so he's gaining a life with Soulmender. I don't think that's how you're going to win this game. I think you lost any chances you had of winning the game pretty early on, actually. Alright, so we're actually going to stab wound the Sungrace Pegasus. And then we're going to beat in for 8 points of damage. Yep. Threaten 6. Unmake the Graves was just such a good sideboard for us. That's why we could trade him as aggressively as possible. Yep, just pump a dragon twice, puts him to 5. He's in big trouble. EOT, he gains a life, goes to 6. That's fine. Yep. I don't know what you've got, but it doesn't matter. I don't think. Unless he does have that. Yep, so we get it. We got there. Despite the mulligan down to 5, we got there. Evan, thank you once again for the game, man. It was awesome. Definitely had me sweating bullets there. That's probably the best weenie combat deck I've seen in a while. I'm not a huge fan of the archetype, but that one was respectable. That one was definitely respectable, and we had 3 good games of Magic. Well, folks, we're hopefully going to be heading into a second round, but just in case we don't, if you would like to get involved with Draft Radio, shoot us an email at draftradio@gmail.com. I'd love it if you did. And if you'd like to get involved, please like, comment, and subscribe. We really do appreciate any feedback that you could provide us. As always, I'm Kyle Ott, and I will see you in the next round.